Yep.
Welcome. We are in Reading, on the way to Medford, Oregon, for the Kansei Invitational. I don't really know what else to say right now, but welcome to the video, and you're gonna see some live action in some cool cars this weekend. And we're taking home the top 16 competition win. Keep the rig ready to go, ready to rock. We came prepared this weekend. We got a whole grill, coolers, E85 ready to be burned, and tires ready to be killed. Let's go.
Every day some new shit. Beefing with my bitch right now, but life's still lit. Ride down the strip, $500,000 whip. 5 M's for the kid for ice like this.
Alright, made it to Medford. Unloaded. About to go do the test lap, see what the tune's looking like. We're at higher elevation, so I may or may not have to make some adjustments, or the trims will do it itself, but I'll go do like 1 or 2 laps, come back, look at the load, then we're gonna go get some ice and some food to the bunkers. Alright, the audio is probably bad, but we've been driving for like 2 hours, maybe like 6-8 laps. The car was only making like 7 psi boost when it should be making like 10. So when the tune, it kind of messed with the boost duty cycle. So I mean, it should be making 10 psi. I haven't even checked it yet. It felt better, so I was like, all right, let's keep driving. I I killed a set of the Molino burners, but then out there steering to the right, it was like getting stuck a little bit. And then now driving straight, the wheel is a little cockeyed. So we got the toe plates out, and I'm gonna borrow a jack and jack it up, see if anything's loose, and then also try to just mess with the toe a little bit, try to get the wheel straight. So we'll see what that does. Hopefully it feels better and nothing's loose or broken. Right now, I don't really. What's that? Cat. It's a cat. Right now, I don't really run a lot or any toe out, but if you see the wheels, both wheels are kind of pigeon-toed to the left. So I'm gonna try to straighten them both. The steering wheel is center. Both wheels are like that, so I'm trying to get them straight. We had a solid little Walmart trip. Got some beverages. Now it's dark. We got some hot links and hot dogs on the grill. And some glizzies. I like this track way more than eight. Oh, party foul! What? Glizzy down. But anyways, I like this track way more than AVS. One, it's only 5.5 hours from the shop. Let's just say 6 hours if you make one stop for food or gas. And it's pretty much AVS, if I'm being honest. I think that looks like 32 foot. We can see there's a lot of trailers that I see for sale that size, but you can fit 2 cars in there, but they'd be like back to back all the way to the nose. Sauce in his glizzy. 7:45 in the morning. We had a good night's sleep. I think driver's meeting's at 8:30 or 9. I still gotta go. I gotta go get some E85. Oh, I think it's blurry. I gotta go get some E85, some ice, and then I'm gonna try to find an Ace Hardware or something. I forgot my pump sprayer to like spray the intercooler and cool it down so I can kind of do more laps, because after 2 laps IETs are way too high, and really after like 1 lap. But yeah, once they get up there, they just kind of like stay and don't drop back down. So I don't know, maybe look into some different but no, it's 100 degrees out, so idling the IETs are like 130, 140, because it's 100 degrees out. But anyways, I'm checking over the car, checking coolant, oil, but that's really it. Throw on some tires, keep driving. She's smoking a little bit. I'm pretty sure turbo seal's blowing. The motor is fine. I need to check the log, but yeah, that's about it. It's running good. Get y'all some GoPro footage here today. That's it. So just did 2 warm-up laps. Car's running good, but I looked down and I was like, I only saw 8 psi when I knew kind of the target was like 10. So I kind of already gave it a little bit more boost controller. I gave it a little bit more boost controller around this area. But look, yeah, we are, come on, targeting 10, hitting 8. We're about, I'd say 2 to 3 psi off of what we're trying to hit. So I gave it a little bit more boost controller, and then AFR stuff is pretty dialed, only about 1 to 2% off, which is fine. It's like 0.23 AFR off, but I'm gonna go and make a change. But hopefully qualifying, come on, stick knot, dang, qualifying has started now for an hour, so hopefully this change, I'm gonna put a set of tires on, go do a warm-up, and then 2 qualifying laps. Qualifying, I'd say, went pretty terrible. Qualified 16 out of 16. I mean, I'll take it. I'm in the show, but I couldn't see anything. Like, I just couldn't see the markers. But we had some lunch, made some carne asada. Then I came to get some fuel. I gotta go to O'Reilly's real quick, grab some vacuum plugs. I'll show you why. Basically, I had a vacuum plug pop off my manifold. So, I mean, I need some more plugs for that to fix it properly. I did a little ghetto fix. And then I'm gonna grab some ice cream because that sounds pretty good right now. Recap for today, a lot went down. I gotta recap myself. We went out for 2 warm-up laps, and then I came in. One of my welcome me. A little port on the manifold popped off and had a vacuum leak, and the idle raised up. I probably did like 1 more lap, but I was like, I don't know. I came in, checked it. Definitely was a vacuum leak. I'll show you where the port was. Right here, come here. So, if you look, I had one of these. I actually need to replace this because it's cracking and put a hose clamp so this one doesn't pop off. Because this one popped off and had a crazy vacuum leak right before qualifying. I fix it, go out for qualifying. You had the option to do 1 warm-up lap or go straight into your 2 qualifying laps. It was hecka hot. It was like 40 something people trying to qualify. I'm like, I don't want to sit in the car for longer than I have to right now. So I did like no warm-up on the qualifying layout because they changed it. So I didn't have any tests. I just was like, all right, I'm gonna go qualify. I went out there, as you saw, I dirt dropped, had a pretty bad first qualifying lap. I don't know if it was a 0 or not. Then the second go around, I just was like, okay, I just gotta get some points. And we qualified 16. It's a top 16 comp. We qualified 16. It's not the best, but I'll take it, we're in there. So 16 out of like 45 people with a lap that I was like not knowing if I was going to qualify on, were I'm happy about that. Then the rest of the day, I was taking like an hour or hours break. Went to go get gas, you saw that. And then night session, oh, I experimented with new GoPro mounts on the dash bar. We did the pole, and then this night session, put on another set of tires, and mounted the GoPro on the rear dash bar and caught good footage of flames and tire smoke. So overall, it was a good day. I'm pretty sure turbo is blown. It's smoking. Like the motor's cool. The motor's. Let me not say nothing too soon. But I'm pretty sure it's just the turbo. That's after like 2 laps when it gets hot, it'll start huffing on decel. But then it cools down and it goes away. So I think a turbo's leaking internally. But overall, good day. Tomorrow's the top 16 comp. I'm not 50-50 if I even want to drive that. I don't really want to go out there and have my car smoking the whole time. It's kind of embarrassing. And like, I'm not too like serious, or I don't care too much about the comp. So I may just drive casually, and then maybe we head out a little early and just make it back home, because I've had enough driving. This thing has been beat on. So yeah, I want to get home, work on the 370Z, get the C-Type car, get that going. But I'll end this recap for the night and catch y'all up tomorrow with whatever's going on. Yeah, wiggle it again. Drove like this all yesterday. Keep going. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.